Hello my dirty little dumplings and welcome back to Brian Abroad. It is my third day here in Japan and today is going to be my last day in Osaka. I'm about to go check out from the hotel so I can get on the Shinkansen to Tokyo, and let me just tell you that I'm absolutely going to miss the view from this hotel room. The view is absolutely incredible. It's even better upstairs in the breakfast restaurant on the 51st floor, and also I'm just realizing for the first time after 3 days that you can see Universal Studios from here. I'm pretty sure that's the horrible dinosaur roller coaster right there. Ugh. I don't have too many things planned today because tomorrow I have like a really large day trip coming up and I want to make sure that I'm like awake and well rested and feeling good before I take that trip tomorrow. So for today I'm going to be taking the Shinkansen to Tokyo. There's a Pokemon exhibit that's leaving very soon at an art museum in Tokyo, so I'm going to go ahead and check that out. I'm probably going to end up at a Pokemon Center because I feel like, you know, like the all roads lead to Rome thing. If you're a Pokemon fan in Japan, all day trips eventually lead you to a Pokemon Center. So I'm hoping that there might be some things there that they didn't have at the Osaka location yesterday. Other than that, we'll just kind of see what happens, and I'll take you guys along with me. One of the best parts of traveling in Japan is that everything is so well organized. While you're waiting for your Shinkansen, there are numbered signs on the ground for where each car will stop, and each gate has a seating chart, so you can choose the gate that's closest to your seat. If you sit on the left side while traveling from Osaka to Tokyo, you also get a great view of Mount Fuji, which was pretty amazing. Tokyo Station is full of all kinds of food, and they have a whole ramen street full of ramen shops. I wanted to try the ramen from Sora no Iro because they have brown rice noodles for people who are gluten-free, and they can also make other accommodations for people with celiac disease or other digestive issues. You have to order and pay through the vending machine outside, and then when there's space for you, they'll seat you inside. Luckily, the decor made me feel right at home. I got the soy sauce ramen with egg and substituted the ramen for brown rice noodles. The ramen comes with sliced pork, green onions, bamboo shoots, and a soft boiled egg. And everything is in this amazing salty soy sauce broth. We'll say that 10 times fast.
Baked on buttery, flaky crust.
The noodles are definitely a lot chewier than traditional ramen, which could be off-putting for some. But I thought everything was so delicious that I actually ate here a second time during this trip. After lunch, I hopped on the subway and headed off to the Azabudai Hills Gallery for Pokémon X Kogei. And I'm really glad that I randomly decided to buy tickets for this online like a month before my trip, because everything was sold out when I got there and lots of sad people were being turned away. Pokémon X Kogei is an exhibit that combines craft and the Pokemon characters we all know and love. 20 different artists specializing in different mediums have come together to produce Pokemon-inspired artwork. Some of the artists are lifelong fans of the franchise, while others were less familiar. This exhibit features some truly show-stopping Pokemon art pieces. I was particularly impressed by the ceramic work of Yuki Hayama. They did a whole series based on Xerneas, which I feel is a really underrated Pokemon, but their most engaging piece was this enormous vase with various Pokemon etched on it in blue and gold. You could spend hours analyzing all the different sides and finding hundreds of different Pokemon. The exhibit features a wide variety of different mediums, such as the lace Pikachu forest with hanging lacework featuring Pikachu patterns, all kinds of printed fabrics and textiles, metalworks, all kinds of vases, boxes, and containers. Some of the most amazing ceramic plates and bowls I've ever seen, and some incredible earthenware pottery featuring the likes of Ninetales, Moltres, Vulpix, Charizard, and Charmander. Everywhere you look, there was another piece of eye-catching Pokemon artwork. Some featured the tried and true characters you'd expect to find, like Pikachu, while other pieces were slightly less predictable. The exhibit ends with some really unique pieces by artist Kasumi Ueba. I really loved all the patterns and colors they used to create the different Pokemon. This exhibit has since left the Azabudai Hills Gallery, but if it comes around again and you get a chance to visit, I would definitely recommend going, especially if you're a Pokemon fan like me. Downstairs on the first floor of the mall that the exhibit is in, there is also a gift shop for the exhibit with all kinds of Pokémon X Kogei merchandise. There are Pokemon plush, zippered bags and tote bags, water bottles, tea and coffee mugs, plate sets, keychains, pins, magnets, notebooks, t-shirts, mint tins, jewelry. There were so many different things you could buy, including strands of Pikachu lace from the Pikachu Forest exhibit. Outside the gift store, there is also a gallery cafe selling Pokemon treats. There wasn't anything that caught my eye personally, but it definitely seemed to be popular with the visitors. After finishing up inside the gift store, I went to check in at the Hotel Intergate near Ginza.
So I just checked into the new hotel. You know, in Osaka, I had this like really nice room with 2 beds and this amazing view of the water and all the buildings. This is the new hotel room in Tokyo. So this is where you first walk in. I already walked into all these hangars as soon as I walked in because there's no space and I have my giant suitcase with me. And then there's the bed and that's it. That's the whole room. And the view, you're not gonna be able to see because it's too dark now. But that's the view. The roof of another building. Oh, I can see like a little bit over there. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's it. Surprisingly, like the bathroom is not too small. And there's a tub. Also, something I don't remember from the last time I was in Japan, but all the bathrooms, it almost feels like you're in a trailer. Like the floor is like hollow, and sometimes I feel like I'm moving while I'm standing at the sink. I don't know, it's weird. It's like they took like a fake room and like put it inside the hotel room and made it the bathroom and sealed it all off. But it doesn't quite feel like a real room that's supposed to be here. Yeah, literally I'm like it's moving while I'm standing inside of it. Don't remember that, but it was like that in Osaka as well. I'm not really sure like exactly what I should do with the rest of tonight. Right now it is about 6 o'clock. I have to be on a train to another place tomorrow for a little day trip at like 7:50 in the morning. So I need to get up very, very early and get to the train station, and I have to walk there. So I don't want to be out like too late tonight, and I also need to kind of like unpack a little bit and figure out what I need to bring with me for tomorrow, because I'm gonna be out like really far from Tokyo for most of the day, and I want to just make sure that I have everything I'm gonna need. So I need to think a little bit about what's gonna happen next, and I'll keep you guys updated. All right, so no big surprise. I ended up back at the Pokémon Center.
So this is the Pokémon Center Tokyo DX. Before you enter, there's a really cool statue of Snorlax, Pikachu, and Mew, and once you get inside, you're greeted by the 3 newest starters. It was basically what you'd expect from the Pokémon Center. Lots and lots of Pokémon plushies. Like, seriously, a lot of plushies. I mean, the store is like 97% stuffed animal at this point. There were some that I didn't see at the Osaka Pokémon Center though, like these giant oversized ones here and here, this cute little Piplup, this shiny black Rayquaza, and this Gimmighoul. And they also had this cotton-headed Mini Muggins Pikachu. They also had a completely different wall of stickers from the Osaka store and a bunch of different pillows with different patterns that I didn't see at the Osaka Pokémon Center. They had this really cool Porygon desk light, seizures not included, if you know, you know. They had this funny-looking Pikachu backpack and these cool little plates here as well. And there were also a few different snacks and some figures that I didn't see at the Osaka location. Now, since it was getting late, I decided to leave the Pokémon Center to find some food, but I kind of ran into a problem.
Okay, listen, I know what you guys are gonna say. Ryan, you're in Japan, you're in Tokyo, you should be out, painting the town, seeing the sights, eating all the things. I'm in the hotel. I went to the building that the Pokémon Center is in. It's like this massive department store. It's like being trapped in the Macy's from hell, but like clean and quiet, but still kind of like Macy's. There's like restaurants and different things and different like connections between the buildings scattered throughout. But one of the buildings closes like super early, and then the other building didn't really have any food that I really felt like eating. And then I was like roaming the streets, but I don't think I'm in a good area for food. I feel like I'm in like the financial area, and it's like offices and 7-Elevens, and that's it. And then the few restaurants that I did pass that were actually open, because it seems like everything closes at like 9, which is weird. They were all like ramen shops, and that's what I had for lunch today. So it's looking like a pork sando from the Family Mart in the hotel for dinner kind of night. Tomorrow morning I have to get up really early. I'm supposed to be going to, is it Jigokudani, the snow monkey park? I may have confused my names, I'm so sorry, but no matter what, I'm supposed to be going to see the snow monkeys tomorrow. It's a day trip from Tokyo. It's gonna take, I don't even know, like 2 or 3 hours just to get there, and then 2 or 3 hours to get home, and then a few hours to see the monkeys, and it's a lot of traveling. Shinkansen, bus, walking like a mile to get from the bus to the park. So I just want to like kind of take it easy and make sure that I'm like rested up and in good shape for that tomorrow. It's also going to be like freezing, snowing, is a lot, okay? So with that being said, thank you for watching today's video. If you like this video and you want to stick around and watch me look at some monkeys, please remember to click that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell so that you get notified when I upload a new video here on my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.